Hey, what's up, guys? It's T-Bone here, and welcome back to the third episode of our Legendary Game of Heroes gameplay. So it's been a while since my last recording, and a lot has changed. They've added a lot of new things. I'm pretty excited to get into some of the new updates and some of the changes. So a new update just came today, coinciding with a new event called Beauty and the Beast. So we'll kind of talk about that a little bit. So the Beauty and the Beast is I think it's a Slayers event where you have these bosses that come on, and then it's water based. So there are heroes that you can get that are earth based. Okay, and the feature pack this time is Beauty from Beauty and the Beast, and also you can get a secondary support hero. So if you go to the store, they have two different packs. So this is a more recent development now where you can sort of get two packs each time there's an event. And the second one, you can get Lilith, who is supposed to be her trainer or something like that. And the difference between these new packs, the new thing that they started doing is they guarantee you to get the unit at the second tier. So that's what I did. I got it on the second tier, and I got it at 3 stars. So then you can sort of level up by collecting various these arrowheads throughout the gameplay, and I'll kind of show you how that works. And the other thing I wanted to show you, which I thought was really interesting, is this new thing called a gear dungeon. So these gear dungeons, I haven't really played through them a whole lot yet, but I just kind of went through the first two. The thing that's a little different here is what I noticed is that even though you see here is light and dark for the first two levels, the enemies that are in there aren't actually all light or dark. I actually faced dark and fire and water. So I think maybe what it means is you're likely to get the relics or the gears of that color affinity. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to confirm. But what are gears? So gears are these new things that you can equip with your team. So if you take a look here, I have a team here, and you can see this new thing in the bottom where there are 5 slots for relics. And if you hold and press onto it, you can sort of see what it is. I'm going to tap on it. And so these things give you additional effects, and each of them are a little different. And for me, what I got are these. So I have a sword. It's a level 1, 2. It's a 2-star relic, and you can take a look at the effect. So it increases the team attack by 3.98%, and it applies to all activities, and it targets all heroes. So this is probably one of the best situations you can get, because I think some of them will be only specific to a particular event and only targets a certain color. And so in this case, it doesn't matter who I put in this team, they all get a benefit of an increased attack. So I'm definitely going to keep this one. And the way you the way you level them up is you would choose additional relics to sacrifice, and then you can level them up afterwards. And based on what I've seen so far, you can use any relic. It doesn't have to be another sword. So you can use any other relic to level them up. And it's one of those things where it just started today. So I'm going to continue to play through and then collect them before I actually sacrifice. All right, so now onto the gameplay. One of the things that's really sort of evolving recently is you want to have two types of decks. All the Slayers and the Bounty type cards are typically going to be the best choices for you in any of the Slayer or Bounty Hunter events because they have bonus attacks. But the thing is, they're kind of lower on health, and so they're not so good for things like a Elemental Trial or for your Guild Wars. And we can spend more time talking about that. Today, I just want to focus on this event and the team makeup for what I thought was good for me. Because it's a water-based boss, your best bet is going to be collecting as many Earth heroes with bonuses as possible. So Dogen at max level is going to be the best because he gives 20% increased attack for all Earth heroes. And for me, I don't have him, so what I chose to use instead is my Robin Hood, who gives 200% damage for all demigod heroes. So what I've done is basically put in all the demigod in here that have bonuses. So I've got the Cavziel, and I have Celestial Devora, who is also at max, and they give a 4 times bonus. And Lilith is a new one that I got, so I'm gonna try and level her up. and I'll show you how it works. So the way these cards evolve, they don't really require any other catalyst. They don't require the tier, the alternate tier or the Longinites or anything. They just require these arrowheads or different types of items that can only be collected within the event. So you really have to collect them during the event. And then for my fifth one, I originally had another demigod, but they didn't have any bonus. And when I sort of calculated the damage difference, I thought my Mecha Muramasa actually would provide a little bit more damage. So I picked him instead. All right, so let's go in and do a couple of fights, and then we'll call it the video. So the first one is let's go and attack the guild boss. So this only people in your guild are allowed to attack these bosses, and their rewards are generally going to be additional guild trophies and some of these protector coins. And these are this additional coin is the currency to purchase the items for you to level up your support unit. All right, so let's go and attack. So I have my demigods, and you can also pick to add scrolls, which are one-time consumables, if you will, to give you additional boost. All right, so let's go into battle. And this is 20, and there's a 20-second timer, so I can't really spend a lot of time to talk about my strategy here. But basically, I'm going to try and match as many earths, as many green and black gems as I can. And blacks are actually good for me too, because they do, Devora does do a lot of damage. But really, if you can kind of pay attention, my damage dealer is going to be my Castiel, the Fallen Angel. So the next time, I'm going to go ahead and match the green one here, and then you can sort of see how this works out. So if you pay attention to the attack, hers goes all the way up to 47, whereas everyone else is just less than 20,000 attack, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to also use up all of their power ups so that I can do some additional damage. Let's see here. Okay, continue here, and obviously, the more you can match and sort of have cascades, the more damage you can deal. And so in this case, I don't think I'll be able to deal any damage. So I'll quickly move. There you go. Get one more in there, and I'll use, if I can. Just got in there. All right. So let's see how much damage I dealt there. So this is a guild event, so only people in this in your guild can participate in the guild boss, and you can see how much attack there is. So I had already attacked one time before, and then really what you want to do is you want to motivate your team, your guild to really attack here, because everybody benefits from this. There's no point in getting more points because you don't get any benefits from that. And then besides that, there are the other bosses that you can attack for yourself. So these are more for like solo events. I'm gonna go ahead and try and pick one that I could. Let's go ahead and attack this person. All right. So because this is a light hero, I want to try and collect as many of the dark gems as possible, because then I can deal double damage. And as much as possible, you also want to try to get to match more than 5 so that you can have these special gems. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to match another one right here as well. The plan is I'm going to match those two. So when you match 2 combo gems together, it does you can get a lot of really good boost in the combo count. So you can increase your damage that way. So you can see the 11-time combo at this point. And because unfortunately I didn't match my dark at the time, I didn't benefit from the massive combo count, but that's okay. Oh, I didn't even notice the health. So it looks like I was able to defeat the enemy. So after you defeat a boss, you'll see all the things that you can collect. So there's the base participation reward, and if you rally players, or if you answer somebody else's rally, you get additional bonus here as well. MVPs for scoring the most attack, and also you get bonuses for finishing off the boss. And if you happen to be the one that found the boss, you just get 1 key back as a reward. So that's good. I got a additional key so that I don't lose any, and I can collect these beastly keys for the guild, which is what you need to use in order to attack any of the guild bosses. So that's pretty much it. One last thing I will show you is go to event store, and you can see that there's a Lilith pack. And in order to buy arrowheads, I needed to collect enough of these green things here, and I only have 9. You can see up top. I need 16 protector coins, so I need to collect more protector coins to buy, and that's how I'm going to be able to level up my my card. You can see where she's at right now. She's a 3-star, and I can almost evolve her. I just need 1 more iron arrowhead before I move her on to 4 stars and so forth. Anyway, so that's all for this time. I know I covered a lot, and I went through quite a bit of stuff because there really is a lot of content. This game is really evolving, and it's really grabbing a lot of interest. So if you're interested, drop me a line, let me know what you think, and I will continue to try and think of various aspects of the games to discuss. So hope you had a good time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.